Hey guys, be sure to press like and subscribe. Today I want to talk a little bit about the Pacific Cross healthcare insurance for people over 65. Okay, we're going to be covering more for the people over 75. We're going to get into that more, but we are going to cover the other people like at 65 on up. Okay. The insurance, like we've been talking about this for a while about how insurance goes way, way up. And I'm looking at the plan right here. I've had a chance to look at it. And the annual premiums, they have two different plans here. One's called the major plan and then the standard plan. Now, the major plan is like half the price of the standard plan. The standard plan gives you a little bit more. And also you can buy $30,000 worth of surgeon fees for like $224 added on top of that, okay? Now, when you buy the standard plan, which is the higher one, okay, it tends to give you a lot more coverage in just about everything. Like I'm looking at some of the things here. Funeral burial expenses due to accident, it goes from $500 to $1,000. Congenital conditions goes from $1,000 to $2,000 from in the major to the standard. The standard's much higher. Organ transplants, it's the same. It's $100,000. Mental nervous disorders, it goes from $5,000 to $10,000. Also, here's the other thing, okay? Core benefits. Maximum coverage per year, aggregate limit per year for age 66 to 75. In the major plan, you get $250,000 worth of coverage. In the standard plan, you get $500,000 per year coverage, okay? And in the Philippines, you really don't need that standard plan too much. So we're not going to cover too much of that, but if you wanted to get the extra benefits, if you have issues, and you can get pre-existing conditions covered, but you have to talk to them in advance and make sure that they will cover them. Also, maximum coverage per year for age 76 and up. Remember, this is per year. For the major, it's $100,000, and for the standard, it's $100,000. So that's basically the same. So I would say that the standard plan is only good till you hit 75. When you get above 75, the standard plan is, I mean, basically, it's still good on some things, but your aggregate limit per year is going to be the same as the major. But as far as coverage on some things, like you go from like, here we go, alternative treatments. It goes from $1,500 under the major plan to $3,000, okay? Like I said, this is the Blue Royal Premier Plan by Pacific Cross, okay? Now I just want to throw this out there just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up at what's going on for insurance over here when you guys come over here. Okay, a lot of you guys are going to be coming over here at like 65 probably, okay? So when you hit 66 under the major plan, it's going to be $2,843 plus $224. This is in dollars, guys. Okay, that's the way it's written on here, so there's no pesos, okay? For the surgeon's fee, it's $224. If you did want the standard, it would cost you $7,608 per year. You really don't need that, guys. You don't need it, okay? So, like I said, we're not going to talk about that too much. I'll get into it a little bit here and there. And then I'll jump to 70 for the major plan, which is the smaller plan. It's $3,473 plus $273, and that's per year, guys. $273 for the surgeon's fee, okay? Because you guys are going to be saying, well, is that monthly? No, it's yearly, okay? Now, when you jump to 75, okay, it's $4,950 for the major plan, and then $383 for the $30,000 surgeon fee. And if you did want to get the standard plan, it's $12,000. It's almost 13. You might as well say 13,000 US dollars. Okay, when you hit 75. Okay. From age 76 to 80, it's 6,349 per year. Okay, and it's 16,518 for the standard plan. 86 to 90, it's 12,518 for the major plan and $32,274 for the standard plan. Okay. you know, and it goes on up from there. I mean, if you live to be 90, it's 32,000. If you live to 91 to 95, is going to be 17,655, and under the standard plan, it's 45,000 US dollars. So I want you guys to understand, when you come here, if you live to be these older ages, this is what you're going to be paying for insurance coverage over here, guys. It gets very, very high. And there's no cheap way out of this. This is for decent insurance. Anything less than this is going to be no good. I mean, you can call Pacific Prime and get prices off of them, which is different than Pacific Cross. This is Pacific Cross. Okay, again, 76 to 80 is $6,349, $442 for the surgeon's fee for $30,000 coverage, and $16,518 for the standard plan, which means you're like in a high class plan. Also, guys, the thing about this here is this, okay, is that they will pay for you at the hospital if you go to their hospitals, okay? If you go to their hospitals, it's covered. You know, whatever's not covered, you just have to pay that portion, okay? But if you have this here, it has like what they call access. I saw that in one of the other papers. Also, guys, they have all kinds of benefits, travel benefits, things like that you can get on some of these things. Also, if you want to get discount options, you can get that too by having a deductible of like $2,500 deductible is a 30% discount. A $5,000 deductible is 40% discount. Treatment area limit, I don't know what that means, 25% discount. But anyway, guys, they have hospice here, 5,000 coverage, added value benefits, Pacific Cross healthcare card. Okay, this here is the thing I was talking about, the access card. Okay, they call it the Pacific Cross healthcare card. No cash outlay. That's included in the cost, guys. Let's see. Sports coverage. It covers any injuries by sports, recreational sports, excluding contact sports. But it includes skiing and scuba. Okay. It includes HIV, organ transplants, all kinds of stuff. You know I ran through this kind of quick, guys, and if you ever need help, you can go on the Pacific Cross website and ask them. Don't send me any questions on this, guys. I don't have the answers, okay? I do not have the answers. And, if you want to get these prices are a little bit out of date, a little bit, so you might want to add like 5% on top of that. They are a little old, okay? So I don't know when this thing was out. It's fairly new, but it might still be up to date, but I don't think it is. I think it's like about a year old or so, okay? But I just want to do this just to give you guys an idea of what's going on. Also, it mentions the surgeon's fee in here that you could buy that optional, the thing, and I highly recommend that because they give you under the major, they give you 15,000 US. You can get a 30,000 option. You pay a little bit extra. The standard, as charged, it says. So in other words, they cover everything, I guess, on that. The daily limit for room and board, okay, is this. $300 for Philippine confinement. Daily limit overseas confinement, private room up to $1,000. If you did get the standard plan, which is the higher one, it's $600 for the room. Private for Philippine confinement, private room, $1,500. That includes general nursing care. Okay. Wow, it's a pretty good plan, but it's costly. For you guys below 65, and you're healthy, get the peso plan. Peso plan's very cheap. That's the one I have. At age 58, I'm paying about just a little bit under $800. Okay, and if I wanted to get outpatients, a few bucks more. Okay, maybe 900 to 1,000 or somewhere around there with prescriptions and stuff like that included. So I hope that helps, guys. I did just want to do this for the guys that are, up there over 65 because this is the plan for them. Like I said, it's called the Blue Royal Premier. And it's, like I said, it's a product of Pacific Cross. You can go on their website online. It's easy enough to find. Just Google it. But it's, I'm looking at it here. It's a good little plan. And for you, like I said, you younger guys, peso plan all the way. Self-insure unless you want to get something better. Then you can get the I think it's called the Blue Royal plan. It's not the Premier though. It's a Blue Royal plan. I believe that's what it's called. Anyway, but you can talk to them at Blue Cross, and they'll help you out with that. Pacific Cross rather. Pacific Cross. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, take care. God bless.